Hi everyone, I'm Donna Stellhorn, your practical astrologer, and today we are talking about the full moon. It's on February 12th. It's at 24 degrees of Leo. Also, Mercury is combust the sun and the moon is squaring Uranus. This can make everything feel unstable and uncertain, but it's also when an opportunity can come out of nowhere. What does this mean for you? That's what we're going to talk about. Mercury never gets that far from the sun. At the most, it's going to be 28 degrees. And so fairly often, it is sitting so close to the sun that we astrologers call it combust. And that means that Mercury is invisible, because to find Mercury, we would have to stare directly into the sun. So right now, it's a full moon. So the moon is opposite the sun, but Mercury's nowhere to be seen. So right now, you're all emotion, because your logical mind is hiding behind the sun. So the moon represents your needs, your emotions, and what you get touchy about. And Mercury is your logical mind. It is your practical thinking, and it's your ability to sift fact from fiction. So now in the world today, there's a lot of stuff going on, and some of this could be close to home, but majority of this is going to be somewhere else, and you yourself are in a place where your life is stable and safe and calm, but it doesn't feel that way. That's because the part of you that knows that you have skills and abilities to sail through these things, or that you can work things out, that part of you, the Mercury part of you, is hidden now. That's why your nerves are jangling. That's why you're having trouble sleeping. It's because your moon is the loudest voice in the room. You see, the moon is magnetic, and so whatever you focus on with your moon is drawn to you. Now, that can be drawing things that you need and drawing things that you want, but it can also draw things that you're afraid of. In this world today, we have a tendency to either immerse ourselves in the news or completely check out through entertainment. But because the moon, this full moon, is making a square to Uranus, if you will focus on the things that you want and the things that you need, then unexpected opportunities can come to you. The way you do this is by shifting your thinking to the present, to understand what your situation is right now, and that will activate the opportunities that come in that will show you a new direction to go or give you different options. I find it helps to ask myself questions, and so questions like, is there a better way of doing this? Or is this the best use of my time? Or I use Tim Ferriss's 17 questions. I've mentioned that on this channel several times. I'll put a link in the description. And so questions, his disruptive questions would be things like, what if I did the opposite for the next 48 hours? Or what if I could solve this problem only by subtracting something? See, these are Uranus type of questions. And with the moon, the full moon, square that Uranus, you can activate that energy and bring the unexpected opportunities. So if this is resonating with you and you have an idea of what you're going to change in your life, put it in the comments. I would love to hear all of the things that you want to do differently. Also, in other astrological news, Mars is going direct on February 23rd. It's going to be at 17 degrees of Cancer. And so because it is slowing down and then turning and then moving forward, this means that Mars is going to appear to be moving very, very slowly, at least till the end of February. And so it's going to feel like you're raring to go, like you're revving your engine at the stoplight, but it's like a Las Vegas stoplight where it takes really, really long for it to turn to green. So this restless feeling, you're going to have this unless you're doing something that's consequential, unless you're doing something that's important. So you will be able to tell that you're just revving your engine if you're not, because you're going to feel that restlessness. But when you are doing something that moves the needle forward, then you're going to feel calm. And of course, if you have any questions that you're wrestling with, big decisions to make, or you're looking at your life direction, I do readings. There is a link in the description. Also, I put out a newsletter once a week about different astrological happenings, and you can sign up for that on my website. There's a link in the description. And then finally, if you want a copy of your chart to help you follow along in these videos, I can send you a PDF of your chart. You guessed it, there's a link in the description.